Alright, instead of talking about RC stuff today on the Sibula Tech channel, I'm going to go a little off topic since I know a lot of the guys who are into the RC stuff are also into automotive stuff. And this was acquired at my fiance's grandfather's estate sale. He's 92 years old and for many years made his living doing engine repair, specifically mostly diesel engine repair. This was one of his tools, and it was at the estate sale, and the whole weekend it sat there and never sold. And I kind of looked at it, and my fiance's father thought, actually, looking closer at it, the thing is broken. It doesn't ratchet. You turn on this, you crank on it, you cannot get this to turn by hand. It is next to impossible. I looked at it closer and realized, well, there's no selector for, tightening, loosening, and I then looked further down and I'm like, oh, this is kind of weird to handle down here, and there's a square thing here. Let me adjust it so you can see this a little better. So what the heck does this thing do? Then I realized, well, this might turn. Well, look at that. That turns. And when you turn it, that turns. And all of a sudden I was like, well, holy cow, it's a right angle, basically adapter for your ratchet. Slap on your socket, grab your normal socket wrench, or maybe even an extension on your socket wrench. If you got something really far down to reach, and attach it up. And there you go. Isn't that freaking sweet? So I grabbed onto that. I'm like, never know when something like that's going to come in handy. That'd be great to have in my arsenal of tools. So I've got it. And let me tell you, the price they had on the estate sale was a steal. Because if you go on eBay and look for these, it was a lot more expensive than they had it marked for. So people really missed at that sale a real gem in the, pile of sometimes junk. This was a really awesome thing. And this is called a Reechet R-375. So there's some longer ones out there. I don't know what the number exactly means, but there are some longer versions of this out. And from what I can tell, it made around 50s, 60s time frame. So that makes sense for him. He was World War II vet. After probably World War II, he probably bought this for what he was doing in all the automotive shops that he worked at, practicing his trade. So anyway, I'll just leave that with you today. Have a good one.